You're interested in comic book conservation, please join us on Facebook at the Comic Book Conservation Community, where we have a gathering of experts in the industry, and you can ask all of your questions that you need to know about what you need to do to conserve and preserve these beautiful works of art. Please join Dr. Paul from Liberty Hill Comics, Phantom Phil from Phantom Restorations, and myself, Captain Larry from Flying Owl Comics, every Sunday night on YouTube. At 8:35 p.m. Eastern, we talk about everything comic conservation and what's happening in the market. So please come join us. You can find us at Liberty Hill Comics on YouTube and Flying L Comics on YouTube. Well, this book was quite the adventure. Planet Comics number 30. We knew going into this that the cover wrap was glued to the first wrap. And this always presents a lot of challenges. So once we got it out of the slab, we got to take a good look at it. And the one thing we don't know is what kind of glue is it? So through the investigation and careful look at it, we determined that it was indeed the worst kind, in my opinion, PVA glue or polyvinyl acetate, Elmer's glue by another name. Separating the cover wrap and the first wrap was a very intricate and tedious process. We ended up with was two cover halves, which was expected. Looking at the glue itself, we cleaned the wraps, but now it came to the glue removal and a lot of scraping. Then we had to do some additions with some chemicals to soften up the areas, but we also had extensive damage to the book. So once we got everything set up, we started the process, and each and every piece had to be scraped and removed one at a time. This was like I said before, it was a very tedious and extensive process. Once the glue was removed, we had to go about replacing the paper that was extracted or removed during the glue removal process. This was going to involve leaf casting. So we had to sort out the pieces. The main problems were with our cover wrap and the first wrap. So leaf casting on the vacuum table for both the cover and the interior wrap came out quite nicely. I was very happy with the way everything looked once it was done. So we started the process of working on the rest of the interior of the book. So once this was laid out, we went ahead and started looking at the tear seals. Now, every single wrap had a blowout with the staples, and there was extensive tears throughout the book. This was a heavily damaged book. So we went ahead and did the tear seals with the Japanese paper and wheat paste, followed up by reassembly. This was a single staple issue, so it was very important that the spine was built up properly to retain the strength in the book. I was very happy with everything, and it came out quite nicely. Then it was time to send it off for grading. I was very pleased how the book presented in the CGC slab. It came back with a conserved grade of 4.0. This was higher than the 2.5 to 3.0 I was expecting. Conservation includes leaf casting to the interior and cover, cover cleaned, interior lightened. This is a huge jump from what we started with this 2.5 restored label to a 4.0 conserved. I'm very happy with the results, and I hope you are too. If you like today's video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. That way you can get a notification when I have a new video coming out or a follow-up to this one.